Hello, my dear. I did your reading a little bit differently. Since normally I shuffle on camera so that people I'm reading for can trust me and know, and that's how you build trust. But since I know you trust me, I wanted to really be able to look at your cards and not feel rushed by the time. And then I also wanted to reference the guidebook too, because it's a new guidebook, and every guidebook is a little different on how they interpret the cards. So get ready. Hold on. First, I just want to show you the spread, and then I'm going to pick each card up and kind of show you. But we got the Devil card that kind of fell on the Sun card in the reverse position, and I'll talk about that. But this is absolutely the past, and this is kind of journeying through. We even have the Ten of Cups here. Ten of Cups is that happy home, happy life, and it's in the reverse. But I'll tell you about what the guidebook talks about. It's interesting. And then we also have the Six of Cups in reverse. So something has been very, very emotional. Even the Six of Swords, 6 and 6, remember angel numbers are important. Then that Five of Cups, that feeling abandoned. But then the last card that came out, and it flew separate, I kind of shuffled a little differently, is this Temperance card. So let's talk about it. All right, so I ain't gonna lie, I wrote notes down because you know my brain. So I wrote myself some notes to sign to save time. So this Sun card in the reverse, it talks about don't settle for fake gold. That yes, you were on the right track, but what you're seeing, this little bit of success right now, and it is big success, you know I am not discounting it, but what the universe is saying is just get ready. Don't settle, don't think that this is okay, that this is enough, because this isn't enough. Your vision is much bigger, and you've got bigger gold that you want to go after. So this is, you're on the right track. The Devil card is, you're always going to be distracted. And we talked about it this morning, there's always going to be darkness out there. Just make sure you keep your wits about you and know what's good for you and what isn't. And then the Six of Cups in reverse, which we'll get to, talks about that as well. But this is kind of just in the past. You know, if we were doing your past, present, and future, I would say this is the stuff that you've already been working on, knowing that there is good and bad out there, and that you have to not be distracted by those temptations, because the devil is always going to want, and the bigger you get, the more temptations are going to try to come in. But don't settle for fake gold. Now you have the Queen of Wands. I kind of skipped over it when I showed you, but this, first of all, the Queen of Wands is a sensual card. I feel like my mom when I whisper stuff like that. But anyways, the Queen of Wands, this is just this confident charisma card. The Queen is nurturing. People come to you, people are drawn to you. But this guidebook also adds that the source of your inspiration is you are the source of inspiration for others. People are watching you and they are paying attention. You are showing the way. And the guidebook says this because you've explored the darkness within you and accepted it. Not trying to change it, but just accepting it and knowing that there's yin and the yang. You know what I'm trying to say? So it was interesting that this guidebook kind of went right along with the things we talked about this morning. And then you got the Fool card, which is this new journey. This is this taking the leap of faith. And in some of the guidebooks, the animal that comes along isn't even your animal. It's just, you're so cool that the town animal, the town dog in some of the guidebooks says, you're just coming along for the ride. This guidebook says, don't worry, just go and think outside of the box. Remember I talked about expand your vision in terms of don't settle for this, and not the fake, you know what I'm saying, the reference. But don't settle for just this little, because you've got bigger goals, and you already do. You're aligning perfectly. But it's this energy of no expectations, because we know that our wings are going to sprout, or the universe is going to catch us, a win or a lesson. Now, the Ten of Cups in the reverse talks about the support that you seek is coming from within you. And, you know, this is the happy home, happy life. And I really think this is just that signifying the loss of your mother, and that knowing that now more so than ever you have to go within, along with still having that support system. It doesn't say in the Ten of Cups reverse that you don't have a support system. It's just that know that the biggest sense of support comes from within you. Now the Six of Cups talks about emotional, when it's like this, emotional childhood things that need to be revisited, and keep the ones that bring you joy and flush out the ones that no longer serve you. We don't have to keep every memory. We can accept and then kind of try to flush it out. Now, the Six of Swords talks, when it's like this, talks about, you know, keep moving forward. You're on the right path, but just know that there is going to be obstacles, but it's going to be okay because you have that inner source. Now, Five of Cups. I don't really think this applies that much to you because the Five of Cups is, you know, you're staring too much at loss, it's regret, it's looking too much in the past, and not seeing that you have two cups, you're looking at the cups that didn't work out. But this card talks about just change your perspective, just turn around, which I already think you've done. And because you have, this Temperance card was the last card to come out. Now, a lot of the guidebooks, and it is true, the Temperance is the blending of our feminine and masculine energy. You know which is which. Your masculine's on your right, your feminine's on your left side of your body. And what's interesting is that goes back long into generations and history, different types of healing. It's in Reiki, it's in vibrational healing, your paternals on your right side if they do vibrational healing on your body, and your maternals on your left. It's fascinating stuff. Too much to try to learn. But anyways, this guidebook says balance. Balancing out the good and the bad, knowing what to use, because you hold in your hands potions that serve good and help people, and then you hold in your hand also poison, because we're human. We have good yin and yang, dark and light in us. So you know which ones are going to serve the better good and to serve yourself. This is an inspiration, and this is learning moderation. No longer being reactive, taking that moment, not responding to Snapchats and that kind of stuff. Now, what I wanted to do real quick was to get one or two from this other new little blue deck that I got, which is kind of a little bit similar to the Wanderer's Tarot, just on lives. Just kind of get one or two final outcome kind of about this reading, but you're on the right track. It's everything we kind of talked about. But let's see. So we have the Ace of Swords. This is communication coming in. This is action time, and this is like a breakthrough out of the blue. It's definitely communications. It's the decisions. It's a new understanding about something. And one of these talked about a new perspective on something. That Five of Cups. Let's get one more. There's a breakthrough coming. The Lovers card came out. They're naked, but just for YouTube, just in case, I'll cover her top there. It's a Lovers card. Peace, harmony, balance, and a major relationship in your life. It's got to be a lover. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but with you, I'm thinking it is. We felt this energy is coming, and you're getting closer. Excuse me, throat chakra. Which is telling me that someone's trying to block it, but somebody new wants to come in. There is some new energy that while you're out and about doing your glow up, your sun card, you're finding that light within to keep going, finding that source coming from within you. This is coming in the Lovers card. So I hope this helped. I hope it made sense. I hope you like the way I did it. Did a little different than I normally do. And I love you. I hope this helped. Let me know.